Hi everyone, my name's Nadine and I'm a paid media executive at Tug, and today I'll be taking you through an introduction to paid social and why we use it at Tug and why it's important for your brand to consider using paid social. So just to start with the social platforms, I'm sure everyone knows all the different platforms that are available to us. So Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, Snapchat, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And also now adding TikTok into the mix, which has become massively popular this year and has seen really good engagements across the platform. So why brands should consider to use paid social? So the paid social, you'll be able to reach and engage with new audiences that may have not heard of your brand before. You'll be able to use advanced targeting to make sure that you're reaching the correct people for your brand and people that are most highly likely to be interested in your brand. Organic posts aren't always seen as well. So with paid social, you'll be able to make sure that your specific post is seen and you're able to get the engagements. Paid social ads are also mobile friendly. So in a world where a lot of people use their phone on a day-to-day basis, whether they're commuting to work or if they're sitting at home, you will see a variety of different ads on your social media news feeds, depending on what brands you follow and what brands you've been searching for. And moving on to the next point, we can also retarget people with paid social ads. So, for example, if you were looking for a specific product on a website, or if you're shopping for a specific brand, and then you come off of the website at a later date, you may see an ad advertising that specific product or that specific brand to entice you to come back to maybe make a purchase or to convert. So these are just a couple of successful paid social campaigns we've seen. So the one on the left here is a Facebook campaign for Save the Children US. So this conversion-focused ad actually saw 4 times more donations and 76% decrease in cost per acquisition. And the one on the right here for Instagram, the story for Gymshark, saw 2,400 sales through the ads and also a 9 times return on ad spend. So these ads are really, really successful and drove really great results for the brand. So moving on to Facebook and Instagram as a paid social platform. So why you should consider using Facebook and Instagram ads for your brand. So over 2 million people use Facebook every month, and one of every 5 minutes that people in the US spend on mobile is actually on Facebook or Instagram. And there's also over 500 million Instagrammers using the app every day. So just taking a look at the possible campaign objectives you could use across this platform. So on the left here, we've got awareness. So you can boost your organic paid social posts. If you already have a post that you want to use and you want to try and reach new people rather than your typical followers or people that have already registered interest in the brand, you can boost your organic posts. By doing so, you can also promote your page and increase your page following. You can also increase your reach and reach people close to your business, and also increase your brand awareness as well. So making sure that other users who may have an interest in your brand or could have a similar interest as to what your brand is, can also start to follow your page. So in the middle here, consideration. So you can send people to a destination on or off of Facebook. So maybe if you wanted to send them through to your website to make a purchase or to a website to raise awareness of your brand. If you have a specific app for your brand as well, you can look at gaining more installs of the app. If you have a specific event that you'd like to promote, you can promote an event response on these channels to increase awareness and to increase attendance. And you can also gain video views if you've got a really strong piece of video content that you'd like to put out. You can also gain more video views by using paid social ads. And you can also collect leads for your business. So if a user is requesting further information about your business or your brand, you can create lead forms so they can request this information, and then you can get back to them at a later date to give them the information that they need. And finally, we have the conversion-based objective. So you can increase conversions and sales on your website, increase engagement in your app if you've got one for your brand. You can get people to claim a specific offer or promote a product catalogue, which has worked really well for retail brands. And you can also get people to visit your shops. So it's not just an online thing, you can also raise awareness for your physical stores and get them to visit as well. So these targeting lines that you can use on Facebook and Instagram, they're very, very broad. There's lots that you can choose from. So we've got demographics, so reaching people based on their age, their gender, relationship status, education, job titles, workplace, and more. You can also reach people by location. So if you wanted to reach maybe more of a local audience to your business or brand, or you can create a radius around a specific shop of your brand to help create more walk-ins or to create a more local-based audience. You can also do interest targeting, so finding people based on what they're interested in, such as their hobbies or their favourite entertainment or specific pages that they like. And you can also target by behaviour. So you can reach people based on their purchasing behaviours and their device usage and their specific device that they may have. So potentially if they are an Android user or an iPhone user. So moving on to ad formats. So there's quite a few ad formats that you can use on Facebook and Instagram. So you don't have to just stick to one single image. So begin with, we have the single image ad, which is using an image to enhance your ad copy messaging. And then we also have the video ad on the right here, so you can enhance your ad copy messaging with a video that tells a story. Then we also have the carousel ads, so you can use multiple images and headlines to tell a story for your brand or to make your ads look more creative. And then we also have the collection ads, so showcasing your product lines and your offers to the customers. So as you can see the example here, the brand has used a collection ad to promote a specific collection of clothing items and shoes and bags. So if you're like a retail brand, these would be really good to show off a specific collection that might have dropped. And then we have the slideshow ad, so using motion, sound, and text to tell your story. So similarly to as if you were running like a PowerPoint or a slideshow, you can use these ads to similarly to a carousel to tell a story. So as you can see on the example here, they're using a slideshow ad to do a makeup tutorial. So something that would really boost like a beauty brand. If you had a specific product that you were promoting and wanted to maybe show a makeup tutorial of someone using the product, you definitely can do. Then we have the lead generation ads. So requesting information from users so they can find out more about your brand's services. So you'd request further information from the user, so they would submit their lead form, and then you can get back to them with the information that they were requesting. Maybe if they were looking for more information about a specific service or a specific product. And the instant experience ad. So these ads deliver immersive and interactive ads without leaving Facebook. So as you can see here, the ad, you can see the news feed to begin with, and then you click on the ad and it becomes full screen. So you can see the video footage running and you're not even leaving Facebook, you're not taken to another page, you can just experience the ad there and then. So what we use for Facebook and Instagram is Business Manager. So Facebook and Instagram, they're managed on the same platform and it allows brands to manage their company pages and their accounts, and it's all in one place for them. So this is what the Facebook and Instagram Ads Manager looks like. So this is where you'll manage all of your campaigns and your ads. And this is the platform that you'll need to make anything you want for Facebook or Instagram. And you can change the date range and the columns to see the performance of the ads. Then we also have ad set level. So this is where we can change dates and look at the targeting, so maybe by location or demographic. And you can also choose where you want to show your ads. So maybe if you just wanted to run on Facebook or potentially Instagram, or if you just wanted to run an Instagram or Facebook story, this is where you need to go. And then finally, we have ad level, which is the creative level. So this is where the magic happens, so to speak. This is where you'll create your ad. So you'll have all of your ad copy here and your creative, whether it's an image or a video. And if you had a specific landing page that you'd like to send users to, this is where you'd pop the landing page URL in as well. So the next platform we'll be looking at is Twitter. So why should you also consider Twitter? So over 316 million monthly users are active, and users spend an average per day of 17.1 minutes on Twitter. So it just shows that this is a really strong platform to be present on. So in terms of the objectives that they offer on Twitter, so similarly to Facebook, you'll have like an awareness objective if you want to increase your brand awareness. And you'll also have a website click and conversion objective if you want to send people through to your page to make a download or make a purchase. You can also use video views if you have a specific piece of strong content that you'd like to promote. You also have the app installs, similarly to Facebook and Instagram. But something that's a little different for Twitter, you can also have a follower campaign. So if you want to build an engaged audience to amplify your message on and off of Twitter to gain more of a paid following, you can use this objective. And there's also a tweet engagement objective as well, if you'd like to maximize your engagement, so your retweets, your likes, quote tweets, and people replying to your tweets to get people talking more about your business. And for targeting, so again, it's very similar to Facebook and Instagram, except a few differences. You can target your followers if you wanted to target the people that follow your page specifically, but you can also create a lookalike audience of your current followers, so targeting users who are similar to people who are already interested in your brand. And you can also do keyword targeting, so targeting users talking about and searching specific keywords. And you can also target by TV, so target users watching particular TV shows, and you can also use tailored audiences as well, so targeting users who have shown interest in your brand away from being on Twitter. So we have a few ad formats that we can use on Twitter as well. So the website card on the left, this is a simple image card that supports your tweet message. And then on the right here, the player card is a simple video ad that enhances your tweets and can also tell a story. We also have the app install ad format, so it will enticing users to download your brand app by sending them through to the App Store. And we also have the conversational ads, which are really good because it gives users the option to start a conversation by tweeting a question and providing 2 answer options. So these have been seen quite a bit by brands across Twitter in the last couple of years, just so they can get a bit more of conversation going depending on what they're promoting. So Twitter Ads Manager has a similar layout to Facebook and Instagram Ads Manager. So You can see all the different campaigns down the left here, and you can also change by date range, and you can also make a new campaign if you click the top right-hand corner. And then we also have campaign and ad level, again, similar to Facebook and Instagram. So this is where you can create your audiences and choose your targeting and your budgets and campaign dates. And then finally, moving on to LinkedIn. So why should we use LinkedIn? So LinkedIn is a really good platform if you're wanting to target specific people, maybe in a specific industry. So 51% of companies acquired a B2C customer through LinkedIn, and 93% of B2B marketers consider LinkedIn to be the most effective site for lead generation. So just a couple of really good insights here. So looking at objectives and ad formats. So for LinkedIn, it is a little bit more niche compared to Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. But you can do some sponsored content if you want to reach LinkedIn members right in the LinkedIn feed and beyond. You can do simple text ads. So if you want to drive targeted leads across multiple LinkedIn pages, so that's the middle screenshot here. And then there's also sponsored in-mail. So if you wanted to send targeted messages directly to people who matter most to your business, you certainly can do. Again, if you want to send people through to specific pages to make a download or to make an inquiry, you can definitely do so via LinkedIn. And then looking at the targeting. So for LinkedIn, the targeting is quite a bit different. So here you can target people depending on their company name or their job title. Maybe if you want to target people who work in a specific industry or who have a specific degree. But you can then also target by location and demographic as well, and also by member skills that they have on their LinkedIn profile. And finally, just going on to LinkedIn Ads Manager as well. So again, very similar to the previous platforms, you can see your campaigns down the left-hand side here, and you can change the date range and create new campaigns in the campaign dashboard. So you'll have everything there that you need to create a campaign for your brand. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And I hope you'll join us next time for the next tug tutorial. Thank you.